Okay,
Second
for real
work
this
shift
time.
has ended. Miners return to barracks.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I guess it looks
You're
right.
dead, traitor! Help! Help!
I've been playing it in widescreen for so long, it's been a while.
Additional security required in Mine Sector M4. Disturbance in Mine Sector M4. Code Yellow alert.
Miners, this is Eos, leader of the Red Faction. Our time has come. Workers in Mine M4 have started the rebellion. They're fighting and dying for you as I speak. Find the Red Faction members among you. Join us and strike back at Altor. Together we can...
All miners are ordered to ignore unauthorized announcements and return to their barracks.
PlayStation 2 games, I think.
Code Red alert in Mine
Good
M4.
stuff.
Security level 2 response
Just you and
required.
me, miner!
Code Red emergency in Mine M4. Security level 1 response required.
Heads up!
Yeah, I think the load screens are faster in Red Faction too.
Remember every dead miner, every injustice, and strike back.
Code Red emergency
The Red
in
Faction will
Mine
lead you to
M4.
freedom.
Security level 1 response required.
Parker, you don't know me, but my name's Hendrix and I want to help you. I'm a security technician with Altor. I have many reasons for hating them to help you. I've been watching the riots on security monitors. You're the only miner from M4 to make it this far. Be careful, Parker. Altor's rushing forces in to block the mines and keep the rebellion from spreading.
Try it, miner! Oh! 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 Ah! Oh! Oh! Oh, mercy, please! Oh!
Lucky
Attention all personnel. Mine M4 will be sealed in 5 minutes. All personnel are required to evacuate immediately.
Yeah, I've been playing, most recently I've been playing this on PlayStation, or excuse me, on PC, which is a lot more, looks a lot better than this. Understandably.
I don't deserve it. Need help here. Die, miner. Oh.
eBay, and it's available on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 through the
If I can reach someone in the Red
Network.
Faction,
It's
Security to
Aquaman.
Miner Barracks C2. Security to Barracks C2.
It's pretty cheap on PC.
Hold it, miner.
I think I got it for $5 or less on PC. But if you do buy it for PC, you should know it does not run .com. It's kind of like DS
There's a
Fix
back
for
route
Dark
to the docking
Souls.
bay up ahead, if it's not blocked.
It's just it's an older game, so it doesn't run well or have you
The
know
escaping miners came this way too. The
quality
elevators
of
up ahead
life
were destroyed by the
settings
fighting. You will have to climb up.
without Dash Faction.
Oh. Stop right. Ah.
Glasses on or whatever.
Die, scum.
I think it's a very good game, but I'm biased because I spent.
Heads up.
This is one of my main games I had as a kid
You win. You
that I
win.
played again and again and again. Okay, it's not how I would prefer it to be, but
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Code red alert.
It's the overall
Disturbance in
plan.
docking bay 2. Security response required.
Game's over, scum.
Hurry,
Game.
Parker. The miners are at the shuttle.
Intruders in docking bay 2. Security to docking bay 2.
Do this to try to get that guard in
There they
that
go.
room to come
If
out
only you'd been
here,
faster.
which decreases the chances of him. Oh, hey, Marky Mark. Thanks for the raid. I am doing what I call Red Friday. I am doing a marathon of a whole bunch of different Red Faction games. So right now we are
Maybe being
speedrunning
slow isn't such
Red
a bad
Faction
thing.
1 and Red Faction 2 on PlayStation 2 back to
That
back.
explosion blew out the docking bay door. Before you can enter, you need to activate the emergency doors from the control room.
Payback time.
That did it. Once the docking bay is pressurized,
That's my first raid I think I've
door
ever
will
had.
retract.
Definitely check out Marky Mark. He does some program
Security
called
breach in geothermal plant number
Mornings
4.
with Mark,
Additional units
and it's
requested.
very chill stream.
You're dead.
He plays a lot of indie games, so it's cool to see different games that maybe you've never seen before. Usually comes on at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. I'd shout you out, but to be honest, I don't know how, and I'm also speedrunning, so. But thank you, thanks for the raid.
Stop right there. Heads up.
Yeah, thanks, Marky. Mark.
Ah! Hey, ah! Don't do it, please. Don't shoot. I'm unarmed. Attack! Attack!
I've not run Red Faction on PlayStation 2 in a while. But it's the same as PlayStation 4 or 5. It's the same game, it's just really run this.
The elevator ahead
So
should
I'm
take
not
you
really
down to
going
level
for a
N17,
world record or
fairly close
anything
to the Red
because
Faction
no one
base.
else has ever run this on PlayStation yet.
All
Good friend in the
non-security
Red Faction
personnel are
community called
required to return to
Intarth
their barracks for the
has
duration
run
of the
it on
disturbances.
PC, but the games are different enough that they don't really compare them side by side. So this will be the first PlayStation first generation run. Whoa.
There are squads of miners somewhere ahead of
The
you,
load
Parker.
screens
Try to link up
I
with
don't
them.
think will count. Intarth didn't count them in his. That also means that I have to put
Careful
the whole
down here,
run
Parker.
into a video
This
editor
mine section was abandoned years
and
ago, and it's
remove
not too
all the
stable.
load screens to get the LRT time, the load removed time, which is a bit of a hassle, but I'm more used to it now.
Get over here! Oh! Hey! Oh! Oh!
Is my second
Parker,
favorite
we need your
game
help.
of all
We're
time,
trying
but
to
like
knock
I
out an
told
Ultor geothermal power plant in this
Jade, it's
If
because
the power's knocked out, we can
it
launch
was
a major attack.
a game
But
that I
our
had as a
squads are
kid,
running into
and I
stiff
played it over and
resistance.
over and over again.
If
So
you can help them take out
there's
the
a lot of
power plant,
nostalgia
I can
there,
send more
and so
miners
that's
up to
why I
join you.
wanted to run it That's what made me want to start speedrunning. That's a cool little trick there. Obviously, or not obviously, but I did not invent that trick over and over and over and again and not get tired of it, not get burned out.
There's a route past the old rock crusher that should get you to the power.
So I think it's a good game for me, at least, to speedrun. And it's got a really good community, really cool community. The person who was ahead of me, I have the world record now for PlayStation, Red Faction 1. So a lot of cool people in the Red Faction community at Faction Files Discord. Lots of mods too for Red Faction 1 on PC, which is cool. People have made their own full games. Web speedrunning communities are cool. Yeah, they're very nice in that community. We all share strats and stuff, even when it's might lead to our times being beaten. That's just how it works in that community, so that's really
All
cool.
miners report to the nearest guard station. You will not be harmed.
Red Faction 2 actually has a bit of a race going on over the last couple months. There's a new runner called Pieces of... It's really only the first and last splits that matter.
Die, scum! Don't hurt me. Ah! Ah!
Pieces of Candy came kind of out of nowhere and just started running Red Faction 2. He's got most, if not all, of the individual level speedrun records. Faction 2, which is kind of odd, or different, I guess. Not odd, because a lot of speedrunners speedrun a lot of different games, especially when they're especially good at speedrunning, but he only does Red Faction 2.
Repeat. Code red conditions are in
Water
effect.
control, water reclamation,
Water
water
intake
control.
exceeding outflow.
I do
Turbine
not like
chambers flooding.
screen shake. Oops.
Over here! Help! Guards!
Lava flow exceeding safe operational parameters.
Not super used to this right analog stick for aiming. It's obviously different than my DualSense. For for PlayStation 2, I run on a
I don't deserve to die!
GameStop branded PlayStation 2 controller because DualShock 2s are too expensive if you buy them new, and if you buy them used, you never know if they're going to work.
Additional security needed in
So,
geothermal plant
Taking the
number
main
4.
I bought
control
this
room is
one
on our side.
old stock,
Once
new
you
in box,
sabotage the
I
other
guess you'd
forces
call
Intruder in
it.
geothermal
Get in there
plant
and they'll
number
know what to
4.
do.
Apprehend or neutralize immediately.
Destroy both power stations.
For $20,
That'll force even more water into the
whereas I
system.
think it would be like 50 or
Geothermal
more
plant
for
turbines
a
overloaded. Shut down all systems immediately.
genuine DualShock 2.
You see that button? You have to press it while I press this one. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Move in!
Turbine
Kimon
chamber
also has the
pressure at
distinction
critical
in Red
levels.
Faction 2.
Anomaly
His run is
signals
the
imminent.
only one that's been able to get done in less than
Geothermal plant
an hour.
inoperative. Containment shields in
It's
place.
59, I think it's 59 minutes, 59 seconds, point something. So it's close, but that's a big distinction to be able to get under an hour. And it's not like no one else has tried, because Intarth has, I think Intarth yet. It's, I forget how old it is,
Over here! Help!
his time,
Guards!
how long he's held the world record.
Please! Need help
Can
here!
100% attest to buying brand new DualShock controllers. Dummy hard to come by cheap. Yeah. That's why I had a GameStop controller, and the only thing that was wrong with it was the pads had worn off of the analog sticks, so it wasn't super comfortable. But otherwise, it works really well. Probably not as good as a DualShock 2, but it works. Even some third-party PlayStation 2 controllers are expensive. The best one that people say is the best one is the
Ultor has
Logitech
an underwater
Action,
lab somewhere down
and
there. If
you
you
can't
can
get
get
those for
inside,
like
I've got a job for you.
you can't get them new for like unless I think they're about the same. Because I remember when it came out.
You should see the research center in the cavern ahead.
Yeah. Like my Super Nintendo, I have a Super Nintendo also, and I don't remember when that came out. I remember playing it as a kid, but I don't remember. I don't remember
There's a
getting
miner
it,
waiting for you by the stairs to admin.
and I don't
Put
remember
on the
it
suit
coming
he
out.
gives you. It's the only way you'll reach Griffin.
We briefly had some kind of an Atari too, but I was too young
Parker, got a monkey suit
to
for
play
you,
it.
Parker. Put it on and keep it on. Give me your weapons. They're too
Too
bulky
young.
to carry.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
are
I
not
ever played it
authorized for entry
Take the
to this
silence
area.
pistol.
unless they
Access
gave me like
denied.
a
Under your
controller
suit.
that.
Use it only when you
Oops.
absolutely have to.
This is a high security area. Be careful. Keep your weapon
I'm
hidden.
gonna try
and
to
don't
do
get
this
too close to
stealthy.
anyone.
Which is not actually the
Watch out for
fastest
cameras.
way, I don't
If
think.
you get too
but
close, the tech monitoring might recognize you.
I'll see what I can do.
And if you have to kill someone, hide the body.
What's been eating Griffin lately?
I don't know. Something's up.
Think it's the miners' strike?
Remember, Parker, we want
No,
Griffin
that's under
alive.
control. Something else.
You're that miner!
Miners
not.
are
You didn't see
dying of the
anything.
plague
Security
down here.
breach in Security
Take the lower
breach in
hallway that leads to
administration.
the left.
Additional
I have a
units
surprise for
requested.
you, but hurry up.
Don't shoot!
Parker, do you...
It's creepy having all
I'm
these
sending a
guards
squad
around.
to
What
meet
if
you
they
and
go
bring
away?
Griffin down here.
Oops.
I don't deserve to...
Time on PlayStation
This is
5, there's
Security breach in
106
administration.
point something.
Additional units
106.
Very
requested.
tight.
1 hour,
Security
6
breach in
minutes,
administration. Additional units
and
requested.
I don't remember the seconds.
Security breach in administration. Additional units
Wait,
requested.
you can't go in there.
Don't shoot.
Okay, can't skip cutscenes on PlayStation.
You're Griffin, right? Deputy Administrator Griffin? Yes. Why do I need your
But
help?
this will
I'm the one with the
be
gun.
considerably
I have
longer
vital
since it's
information.
PlayStation
You
2.
must take me to EOS. What do you know about EOS?
Um,
Tor knows all about her.
And PC, I
Yes,
think
that
my
is
time
true.
is
You must take me to her.
What do you mean
58
they set this
something?
whole thing up?
No time to explain. Take me to EOS.
not super
I'll tell her
comfy with a
everything I
keyboard
know.
yet.
Explain it to me first.
So I'm not super
I'll tell you
competitive
what I
on the
can in a
PC
way. The more
version of
guards are going to show up soon.
Red Faction 1.
I'm right behind you. Betray
Okay,
me
I'm
or
gonna
try to
save
run,
here,
and you'll be the first to
because
die.
if Griffin dies, the run
Put that
dies,
gun away.
and
Guards
we
see you,
both
but
of
we're
us will
both
be getting shot at.
You lead the way. You've got the gun.
Security breach in administration. Additional units requested.
Maintenance. We can escape that way.
On easy, pretty much all of the guards have stormtrooper aim, which is to say, not very good aim. Did to finally watch that in HD.
Stay here.
It's been a long time. I have it on VHS, but that's the only version I have right now is on VHS.
Okay, move.
Die, scum!
Okay, this is gonna be a little weird. I know how to do it on PlayStation. I did first try. I did not discover them. I just benefit from other people having discovered them. come over here, so Griffin comes into this room faster. Yep, like that. And then you come in here, and you gotta kill these guys, because if you don't kill them, when you try to go into the next part of the level, they'll come in behind you and shoot at Griffin, and possibly kill him, which
There's a checkpoint ahead.
kills
I'll wave
the
us
run.
through.
I told this story before in other
Looks
streams,
like you'll have
but
to blast through.
like I said, Red Faction 1 was my favorite game growing up, or my go-to game, and one summer, one night, I decided I'm gonna beat the whole game in one sitting. I don't know if I even knew speedruns were a thing, but I wasn't trying to do it quickly. I was just trying to beat it within the 8 hours of that night, because I, like a lot of American teenagers, would stay up way too late in the summer, and so all these tricks, and I got to one point. I don't remember what point exactly, but I got to one point, having not died yet, and I died to whatever it was, and I found out I hadn't saved a single time. And Red Faction 1, it doesn't autosave at all at any point. But that's just a funny story I remember about this game. Having trouble beating it in a single night, and now I beat it in less than an hour, 20 minutes.
Clear out this area.
Yep, trying to. Come back here, and that makes this guy spawn. You don't have to kill all of these guards, but the one with the assault rifle that I killed right before the one with the rocket launcher, he, if you kill him, that's the trigger for this cutscene. Only the first split and the last split that matter.
This is Alto's main trash disposal facility. I can't see Orion's group on my monitors anymore. That's an Alto personnel suppression combat. I didn't know they had any on Mars.
Pick up that submachine ammo. And you come over here and you pick up the rocket launchers. Rocket launcher and rockets, I mean. And then you drop down on the other side. And then you just dump some bullets into this guy. He is coded to be invulnerable, like you cannot destroy him.
There's a disposal pit.
Yeah, there we go. If you save load, Hendrix says that faster, which helps get this guy in here, which has the environmental thing that kills him. Push him down into the incinerator using that super powered thing, apparently. And there we go, he's dead. And this is another long cutscene.
Yeah, Parker. Great job. You can pose for pictures later. We gotta keep moving.
Shut up, Weasel. If
So
Eos
that
didn't want you, you'd be dead
thing
by
of
now.
getting him into that
I'll
pit
decide when
takes
it's time to go.
forever sometimes if you don't save load. For
Okay,
whatever reason, the
let's
scripting
go.
just won't work. You'll just keep
Buffett, I'm not
putting
carrying your
bullets in
sorry
him,
butt anymore.
and it just won't go to where he has like a leashing thing where he won't start coming into the incinerator room
Parker, Griffin, over
until
here.
a certain thing happens.
We're here to take Griffin to EOS.
Thank God.
Well, whatever. Let's get moving before security
So that was
shows
good.
up.
That was a good split of that.
Not you, Parker. Just the weasel here. EOS will contact you.
Well, thanks, Parker. And good luck. And hey, don't you start calling me Weasel, too. Great. Screwed again.
Okay, and then a little trick here. Okay, the incinerator door is open. You jump out the window and grab onto the ladder, and you don't get any damage. Even though that does not
you're
make
not
sense.
far from Alter's science and medical labs.
Based on regular physics.
You're somewhere above the med labs now, Parker.
Stop right there!
Parker, Griffin's told us a lot more than we ever wanted to know about. You have to grab K-Pick.
Unfortunately, I
He's the
forgot
key
to turn
the whole-
vibration off
Don't
on my
kill him.
controller.
Hundreds of mine-
I don't like. I usually turn it off
I'm unarmed!
in most scenes.
I'm unarmed! Oh!
In fact, I used to mod my DualShock 4s and rip out the rumble motors, which was really bad.
Parker, I've been
So
studying the
I had
lab
to do
security
those
system. There's a security
pretty
door
much
you have to pass to
blind,
reach
so to
K-Pack's
speak.
lab. Medical lab should have a passcode. It's
But otherwise, I
Security
don't
breach
like
in
rumble.
science labs. Additional units
You
requested.
need it for that, but for that game, but I don't like rumble. This run's going pretty well so far.
Just go away.
I'm
Die! Oh!
Dual senses are on sale, by the way, right now. If you have a PlayStation 5 for $50. They're regularly 70 something. My wife asked me if I needed another one, but I've been really lucky. My PlayStation 5 controller has given me absolutely no problems. I've heard people have trouble with stick drift and all that. I haven't been especially
What's that mean, you heavyweight freak?
These troubles have given me the perfect excuse
gentle
to
with it.
accelerate
You know,
my
I'm not spiking it on the
experiments.
ground or anything,
You will
but
notice a few more
I
vanished miners
not
in
especially
all this
gentle with it, and it has had no problems since I got my
To hell with
PlayStation 5.
orders. Die, K-Pack.
Congratulations, Parker. You were the first to see my nanotech shield in
We're
action.
coming up on one of the best faces in PlayStation 2
Now I must return to my
cutscene
work.
history.
Enjoy what little time you have
In my
left,
opinion.
you and your friends.
Courtesy of Parker. Right here. Just let my jaw hang down and keep shooting. That's a bit of a meme in the Red Faction community. That face. I want the submachine gun. Okay, and
K-Pack
split.
headed out that way, Parker.
Yes, in the correct split now.
I can't see into this area. There aren't any security cameras here.
Die, scum!
These things are aliens. Didn't know that when I played back in the day. Didn't know that until I played Red Faction Armageddon, which kind of explains the lore behind them.
I see you, Parker. I will deal with you later.
I thought that K-Tech invented them somehow,
Perhaps you might even be
like
persuaded to
splicing
join one
genes
of
or
my
whatever, but no,
experiments.
they're Martian aliens. Well, they're actually He didn't drop his rockets. I might not be able to do a big skip later then. We'll see. If you get too close to the rocket launcher guards, oops. Come on. They will switch to a pistol instead of the rocket launcher. Okay, sit back. And this is not the intended way to get to the next part of the level, but it is considerably faster than the intended way. Yeah, I like Armageddon. It's their least favorite.
Parker,
Say,
Griffin says Capek
it's
knows
still a
how to
fun
cure the
first-person shooter. Okay. Oh, I should have saved.
I'm coming up there to
Got
help
lucky.
you.
Didn't need to. Okay, come in here. But I liked Armageddon. Unfortunately, it's the one Red Faction game I cannot stream, at least as far as I can tell, because I only have it on PC, and it's too graphically intense for me to play it and stream it at the same time. I might try to figure out how to get it in, you know, super low quality, see if I can get it to on it, except for the DLC, which another good person in the Red Faction community, Echo Zero, has the world record for the Red Faction Armageddon DLC, Path to War. Get through walls or not. Ooh, I got hit. These lasers or whatever do a lot of damage if they hit you.
Haha, Parker. So you made it past my little guards. Welcome. You have arrived at an excellent time, Parker. Feeding time.
I'm on your side. You're dead, please. Leave me alone.
Here's another Geo skip that I didn't know until I started speedrunning this game.
Hey, over here.
This gate closes before you can get up to it, but you just put a hole in the wall and walk around the gate.
Get him. Give up, miner. Follow me. You're dead, traitor!
Okay, because I really need those rockets. Shoot him with the sniper rifle so he doesn't have time to switch. Reload. How much do you pick up here? Oh, 9. A good amount. That's too short of full ammo. And then, because I'm doing safe strats, I'm gonna kill these
I
guys
must be
ahead of
going,
time.
lad, Parker. Enjoy your stay among my exhibits. Maybe you
especially that,
have the honor
yeah,
of
sniper
joining
rifle guy
them
can do a lot of
someday
damage.
soon. Perhaps we will meet again, Parker. You should hope not.
Need help here!
And this again is not in the maybe they thought about it, but it's not the way you're supposed to do this level. You're supposed to go down into that water and then swim a whole bunch to get to the next part of the thing, but you can just geomod a staircase up.
Just you and me, Miner! Oh!
Yeah, the run's going pretty well so far. I just got to remember to save a lot towards the end of the run, which that's why I have to save a lot.
This is the feeding chute, Parker. Something is hungry.
Okay, I'm gonna save before this, because if I don't do it right, I die. October 13th, 2001. And you're supposed to kill this worm, but if you walk right here against the wall, he can't hit you. If you don't walk against the wall, he will kill you with a melee
I
move.
am waiting for you.
You sure he's right to do it? Please, don't hurt me. Oh! Ah!
Okay, and then you drop down here. Again, not intended, but it's the fastest way. Kill this guy, get his rockets. I should have enough to do the huge skip that saves about 4 minutes. Yep, I do. Later in the run.
Please, don't hurt me. I just work here. Oh, please, leave me alone. You're gonna die, Miner! Don't hurt me. Please, over here! Go, go, go!
Security now!
Die, scum!
Oh, please, leave me alone.
Call security now!
Ah!
Wait, I'm on your side.
Hold it, Miner!
Gun I have equipped now is called the Fusion Rocket Launcher. I think it's reminiscent of the BFG from Doom.
Follow me!
And copied.
You're gonna die, Miner!
So those shutters close, but if you do this... Oh, okay. Never mind. Can't do the cool trick. You can drop down into the area without... by breaking the glass, and by using the fusion rocket launcher, you kill a whole bunch of them before you even walk in. But unfortunately, I didn't get it. Wow, these guys are terrible. Okay, there's the one that drops health.
I give up. Point.
Okay, let's reload the flamethrower, because a about to do a trick with it. Now this trick that I'm about to do depends on frame rate. When you run it on PC at 240 frames, 240 FPS, it is extremely fast. The PlayStation 2 runs this game at 30 FPS.
Capek, give us the antidote for the plague and we'll let you live.
Alas, my dear, you have no say
So it
in
will
who
take a lot
lives or
longer
dies here.
on the PlayStation 2 than it does on PC or PlayStation 5. With the PlayStation 5, I think it runs it at... Okay, I ran out of flamethrower. PlayStation 5, I think it runs it at... now I gotta be careful. Oh, there we go, he's dead. PlayStation 5, I think, is 60 FPS for this game. But on PlayStation 2, it's 30.
He's killed hundreds of miners.
And hundreds more will die unless we find a cure for the plague. We can't save the miners who are dead already, but we might save those who are dying. He's their
So that
only
lady,
hope.
if you've not been paying attention, or that's okay, whatever, to the story,
Hope.
she is the
Who
leader of the
has
Red
hope?
Faction. Her name is Eos. That's her code name.
If you have hope,
I think Eos is a Greek
just
letter,
don't understand
if I remember
yet.
correctly. But she's the leader,
My work.
and one of very few people in the game that you see do something
The plague. There's got to be a cure.
to help along the revolution other than Parker.
Stop the replicators.
But how? How do you stop them?
Antidote. Of course.
Come on, Eos. Let's finish him and get out of here.
We need that antidote, Parker. If you're not gonna help, shut up. Where is the antidote?
Why help you? Hope you all die.
Again, you cannot skip the cutscenes on PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 5.
The formula's got to be in his computer files.
My wife might be
Maybe
coming
Hendrix
home
can help.
shortly.
Parker, you've got to get out of here.
Depends on when she
One
takes
of
her
us
lunch
has to
break.
live through this.
But that's okay. I'm not going to
No
stop.
time to
It's
argue.
just you might
Go
hear
out the
another
way
person
I
in the
came
background
If I
for a
don't
bit.
make it, you must
And you'll
tell
probably
people
hear
there's
some
a cure
Gilmore
for the
Girls
plague.
on her play on her phone.
Self-destruct sequence
Possibly.
initiated. Personnel have 60 seconds to evacuate.
It's usually what she watches during her lunch break.
There's something you need to do for me. He'll explain. I don't have the time.
45 seconds to self-destruct.
Parker, Orion says Eos was planning to bring a computer disk to Alto's communications center. Eos had contacts in the Earth Defense Force.
Eos said that if
She
didn't
thought
come
they'd
out,
send a
you
rescue
would.
fleet if we put out a distress
He said to
call.
give you this computer disk. I don't know why. We need to go to the far end of the canyon. Stop right there! Ah! Don't shoot! I'm unarmed! Stop! Ah! Mercy, please!
Okay, so normally you would just continue on there, and the canyon goes a long ways, and then you have to go through the sewer system, and then take a gondola across to the other side of the canyon. But is it R2? It is not R2. It is R1. It's backwards compared to. Okay, you don't do that. You don't do that. It's backwards compared to. PC. PC right click is the grenade that blows up right away, and left click is the grenade that is timed. But it's backwards. R1 is the one that blows up right away, and R2 is the one that is timed. Okay, so there's the texture that I use to line up. And this is a really cool trick, I think. We'll blow our way, if we do this correctly, into the next part of the level. If we don't do it correctly, that's okay. No one else has run this on PlayStation, still. There's nothing to compare it against. No one else has run back to back on PlayStation. Come on, don't make a fool out of me. Looks like it's gonna try to make a fool out of me. I'll keep. Oh no, is that no? That isn't part of it. Come on. Oh, I think I ran out of Geomod capability. I did, unfortunately. So, normally you would take that tunnel up and go to the next part of the level. I'll show you where skip ends late when we get there. If this were a regular Red Faction 1 alone run, I would have to reset now, but it's not, so we will keep going. And if I ever run this again, there'll be an easy time save. Favorite gun in the game, the precision rifle. This SEer behind me, the flying vehicle, also has stormtrooper aim. Yeah. Can't hit the broadside of a barn. And that's only true on easy difficulty. If you try to do this on impossible, you're gonna get lit up. Or hard. Or even medium. It's only easy where they're really bad at aiming. Okay, go into the sewer. Or, no, there's a little part before. Okay, yeah, I think this is the part where you can skip. Yep, you're supposed to go down through a underwater part of the level. But you can just, if you get it right, come on. You can just jump up the side of that land bridge.
Got some more bad news for you, Parker. Orion still hasn't heard from Eos, but that's not the really bad news. Once you've still no word from Eos, I don't think she made it. First,
Hendrix is
Eos
going through a whole bunch of voice lines right now
sent
because
in
I skipped part
reinforcements.
of the level where he would be saying different stuff.
They've kept a regiment of mercenaries in
And
reserve.
here is the
Now
sewer.
they're
I think it's
the
what it's
mercs are
supposed
led
to
by
be.
Colonel
Yeah,
Masada,
based on what
a real
the
nasty piece of work.
workers say in the next part
They're
of the
all
level.
butchers, and she's the worst of them.
Though it doesn't really make sense how this would act as a sewer.
I don't know how much longer I can deal with this crap.
Based on its location.
Hey,
Oh,
I'd
oh no,
rather
no,
be
no.
down
Okay.
here where it's
He didn't
quiet than
die.
up top
He didn't
where all
actually
hell's
lose any
breaking
health.
loose.
Just lost time.
I guess, but it really
That's
stinks
okay.
down here. And
This is... Oh, okay. Whew. I thought it was frozen there for a second. That's how long these load screens are. Okay, I'm going to save because the next thing I'm going to do is a little risky. Should have saved before I tried Grand Canyon skip. So I could have tried it again.
Please.
So this is the gondola. You ride to the other side of the canyon. But you don't need to ride the gondola because this is considered solid ground. Even though it's really creepy to try to do this. It's faster because the gondola kind of is slow. Okay. So, if I had been able to do Grand Canyon skip and made that tunnel, it would have come out that right there. And I would have skipped a whole bunch of the level. But unlucky. I've never done Grand Canyon skip. Okay, coming up on the part where I need to start saving more often because the railgun
you need to reach is at the highest
up.
level of the comm center.
And like I said, they're one-shot kills.
Parker, there are mercenaries in the comm center. They're starting to appear all over the complex, taking over from the security.
Okay, so they somehow get inside that door and it gets them out of bounds. They jump outside of this elevator shaft and jump into that Aesir and continue doing the level. Really cool to see it done. But it's very difficult from what I understand. And it's not possible on PlayStation.
Wait! I'm on your side!
Hit him hard!
Sure hope this works.
If this were PlayStation 5, I would be finishing the game in about 2 minutes.
Hold it right there!
But it's not, so I'm not.
The airlock at the tower space is open down. I hacked into the security system and overrode its lock.
I'm gonna save right here because we have... Yep, got blue laser right there. Thankfully on easy they do not have very good aim, but on harder difficulties they are like one of the worst puzzles. You know what I'm talking about?
Remember the miners on the shuttle that got blown up?
A part that is
to get you to the space station.
Kind of.
We need to take out Alto's missile
once
defense
you
system.
learn it, it is difficult still, but it's not extremely difficult.
Tram tunnels go to missile command.
Once you kind
There's
of
an entrance to the
learn
tunnel
how to
through this
manipulate the AI and all that. But it is difficult. It will always be difficult. And it was so difficult that, according to what I've heard, Miyazaki apologized for putting that in the game. And I feel that the railgun mercs in Red Faction are where they can, they have the best aim ever. Might as well be turrets. Okay, and I'm not gonna save yet. You just sit around and wait for the next part of the level to start.
Parker, EOS
You're
here.
supposed to kill all the
Found the antidote
if you play
formula
this
and got out
casually,
of there.
but
Glad to see you
that's
made it
not
too.
what's fast, so that's not what I do.
We've got people synthesizing the antidote now. Then we'll see if it works. But you've got to get up to that space station and disable the laser satellite network. If that defense system is still working when the EDF fleet shows up, they'll get blown out of the sky.
I'm gonna blow my nose. I'm gonna mute the mic for a second. Okay. Yes, you're supposed to get out of the car at this point and out of the tram and kill a whole bunch of guys over there, but that's not. In my world record PlayStation 5 run, I only saved once the entire run, and that was to do the trick to get through the force field and maintenance. So it was not a coward strat, which what I would call that. saving too much. You do what you gotta do. On PC, saving, you have quick save, which is extremely fast. You do it on for the quick save.
I've jammed the missile bay doors closed. All you have to do is this will explode in the launch base and destroy that part of the complex.
Code Red alert. Interior and Missile Command Center. Security response level 1.
Kill this railgunner. There we go. Open this. Got the railgunner in here. Oh, wrong split.
Mom said I'd come to a bad end. This one's for you, Mom.
Manual launch override engaged. 30 seconds until launch.
Run, Parker. Get to the tram and get out of there. That whole area is going to blow.
You have to kill that scientist. If you do not kill that scientist, you will stop the missile launch, and you'll get a game over screen.
20 seconds until missile launch. 10 seconds until missile launch.
There's a way to get around that, because on PlayStation 5, one of the trophies is getting through the game without killing any civilians.
Parker, are you still there? Stop standing around and get going. I'm putting a countdown timer for the shuttle liftoff on your HUD. That's how much time you have to reach it. You can still make it if you hurry. This looks like some kind of motor pool. Check around. A vehicle will get you to the shuttle faster.
At this point, Hendricks tells you to get in an APC, an armored personnel carrier.
Don't stop for anything, Parker. You don't have much time left. The Merc commander, Masako, is sending out a heavy weapon squad to stop you.
Halt or die.
Railgun marks are pretty safe because there's a lot of room in this canyon. So it's pretty easy not to get hit by them. So, as far as Red Faction multi-runs, Fusion Rocket Launcher mark, there is what I'm doing right now, which is called First Generation, which is playing Red Faction 1 and Red Faction 2 back-to-back. There is what's called Second Generation, which is playing Red Faction Guerrilla and Red Faction Armageddon back-to-back. I think that there on the board there is a category for playing all four back-to-back, which would take a very long time. And even if I could, I don't know if I would. But there's also one category called, I think it's called 2075 Mars Revolt, which is playing, whoa. Okay, that was scary. I'm gonna have to rewatch that, but it looked like there was just a wall in front of me all of a sudden. 2075 Mars Revolt is playing a mod, Red Faction 1 mod called Kava, which is done by a guy named Goober, good guy in the community. And Kava, which is another mod,
Hurry, Parker.
which
They're
takes
starting to
place
seal up the
before
shuttle.
anything else.
This is the cargo loading system. You might be able to sneak in through the loading.
Okay, you missed. Thank you for missing. I usually like to use a riot shield there to block.
Hurry! They're sealing the doors
Riot
into the loading
shield
dock.
will block one railgun ammo, one railgun shot.
Parker, find a place to hide before the shuttle takes off. Hurry.
Space station, my favorite level. Of the game. Split. Okay. Okay, there are several ways to do
You've
this
got to
level.
disable
I'm going to
planetary
do the
defense system
safest
before
way.
the fleet reaches Mars, or they'll be toast.
Retreat or die.
Is there health in one of these? No, just ammo.
Wait! I'm on your side!
The mercs are all over the mining complex now.
So safe way is you go up to the top, you open the bottom,
The command
then
center
you
is
set
up
off
this
the
shaft.
nuclear
The escape pods
reaction,
and labs
blow
are
up
down the
the
shaft.
nuclear reactor on the space stations. I think it's a minute to
Alter has received a message from the NTU EDF fleet.
get out of the space
It was
station
encoded,
via
so
an
I don't know
escape
what it
pod
said,
before
but they're
the
panicking
place
down
blows
here.
up.
They're destroying
Okay.
documents and computer systems, and the
Security,
Merc docking
yep.
bays are swarming with activity.
Don't hurt me. Please!
And kill this guy because he dropped some
Look for
health.
overrides to open the
Never
station's
mind, I won't
doors.
kill him because he's running away. So I'm not going
That did
to
it.
waste the
The
time.
station's lower section should be open now.
Which it's not too bad doing it the fast way. It's nerve wracking, but you have enough time to jump into the escape pod, or where the escape pod is. Which, going out of bounds on PC is not very easy.
You're in the
Leave me
reactor section
alone.
now, Parker.
It involves saving and loading and trying to open up a gap between the walls, and usually in a corner. And I'm not very good at it. I've done it, but it took me a long time. Which is why I have not done any out of bounds runs yet. And go. Yep, you get a minute and a half actually on easy. I don't know if it's less time on
Don't hurt me. Please!
harder difficulties. My time isn't faster, but I think the game is faster.
I can't raise EO, Orion, or anyone else there.
Reactor
There are
overload
miners
successful.
all over.
Gonna
I'm trying
right
to
here.
together.
Has ended several runs of mine. And of course it has to be just as the thing is exploding, or else it's not dramatic enough. Even though I got there with plenty of time, it's not going to set off until right before the explosion. Crash site, Merc Command Center, and Masako's
You still
lair.
alive? I've sent some miners to the
Yes.
crash site to find you. They'll try to guide you to the Merc
Follow me.
base.
We've
We're
got
in
an
big
assault
trouble.
team waiting for us.
The Mercs have ordered it. The Mercs didn't have to go after the Red Faction base. That was Colonel Masako's idea. Payback for all the trouble the miners caused. She led the assault. I overheard her radio reporting complete success.
Hey, but buys. Combined buds and guys right there. if you stick to the wall, the guy will shoot. Oop, he stayed alive. Sometimes he accidentally kills himself shooting at you with the fusion rocket launcher. And this guy coming up right here, we call him Dave. He is a set piece. He will not shoot at you unless you stand there for too long. And he's cannot be killed for a while.
Death to miners!
Okay. Make this jump. Yep. How you doing? Don't mind me.
Evacuation notice. All companies prepare for loading into evac transports.
Okay, and... Oh, that end. Just kidding. This always happens. There's only one ending.
Hey, buddy, you awake over there? You were a sight when they brought you in, all blood and puke. The medics worked you over and cleaned you up. Don't know why they bothered. They're just gonna kill us all anyway. Something big is happening. Lots of mercs running around, moving stuff. Don't know what it is, but I bet... Red Faction!
Okay. Don't know how this guy got in here, but we got in here. And now we're free to finish the revolution. Really should just instead of failing. Really because now I am going to mess your day up.
Parker, I'm in the Merc Command Center. I can see you. There's a squad of miners with me. The whole base is crawling with mercs.
Evacuation notice. E company should now be in
Now
evac
we got the Merc
transports.
coming up, so because this guy has cold runs. Oop.
Barracks perimeter compromised. Battalion security team respond.
Okay, let's do this trick. Oh, hey guys. Ride the elevator with me.
Emergency shutoff should be on the lowest level of the generator.
I'm on your side.
Main power shutdown. Emergency generator online. Technician to generator facility. Code red alert. Generator facility compromised.
They should come
Security
back
team
up when the
respond.
emergency generators kick in.
Evacuation notice. C company should now be in evac transports.
Got it. I overrode the door lock. We're coming up. Wait outside the generator room for us.
I'll do that. This is the railgun that's so dangerous when it's held by an enemy.
Leave me alone.
Also very dangerous in my hands. In Parker's hands, I mean. Come on, Hendrix, let's go. That one's already dead. Gets to unlock this door. Hacking. And then trigger for this next load is a little...
Hurry, Parker. Run for the far doors. I'm going into the control room to help open things up for you.
Well, look at this. Hendrix has finally come out of hiding. Here's what mercs do to traitors.
Parker, stop them.
I'll do my best.
Let Ultra get away with it all.
You seem to be almost out of friends, Parker. Here comes some of my friends to entertain you.
Okay, let's press this button.
I'd stay myself, but I have other matters to attend to.
Thanks for that. There's nothing. No, didn't think so. Okay, we are about to mess some people up. Instantly save. You might lose time if you die. You have to go back to the beginning of the level, but at least you go back to the beginning of the level and at the beginning of the game. Okay, last split. Masako's layer.
Maybe I'll pay a visit to your parents when I get back to Earth. There won't even be a body for them to sob over. You and the rest of the scum will be vaporized in the blast.
I do not have. I thought I had the flamethrower. Oh well. Flamethrower melts their shields for some reason. The way it's coded, it just does damage to their shields. Sometimes whether you're close to them or not. Learning how to aim for this too. Oh, thank you for dying just in time then. And then, oh, come on. The game ends with something that that has not been in the game thus far, and it is something that is failable.
Parker, don't
It's
just
kind
stand
of
there
odd.
gawking.
You got using
Paco
get the
said the
right
time-
thing within. We go.
"30 seconds until detonation. "10 seconds until detonation.
Doesn't look like I'm gonna get it. Nope. Good thing I saved. Because I do have a as you go on through the game. Second try. Wow,
30
my
seconds
brain's a little
until
fried, if you
detonation.
can't tell.
Ten seconds until detonation.
You're not gonna get this one either. Okay. One more time. Third time's a charm. Let's go. We can do it. Okay. Switch over. Here we go.
Don't screw up, Alias. What Chancellor Sopot wants, Chancellor Sopot gets.
This game is also on PlayStation 2, as you saw. There's Red Faction 1 and Red Faction 2, both on PlayStation 2. Oops. There we go. Just wait for Shrike to come around and blow up the store.
Intruder in motorhome. All response units, full alert. This is not a drill.
Wow. Night vision does not look very good on this.
Hey,
on PlayStation 2.
Stop!
And
Blast him! Don't let him through! Everything you've got!
oops, come on. Got this good.
Unauthorized access in Central Core. Code red. Code red.
Split when we're going up the elevator, even though it's a very fast elevator ride. Oops, missed.
Core integrity compromised. Initiate self-destruct sequence.
Okay.
Nanotechnology created
Level, but it's got several like sub levels of it. So this is lobby.
Close the damn door!
I'm the mean.
There is no cause for alarm. Do not leave your desk. Your safety is our priority.
name for this next. Oh, it's right there. It's admin area. What am I talking about? It's on the live split.
Nice shot. Got it. Get on.
Attention. If you leave your workstation, your safety not
You ready? Let's go. Hack this next door for me. Don't worry about those guys. Yeah, just come on. Thank you.
This one's taking a bit longer. Got it.
Oh, let me through, please. Trying to get back so I don't do too much damage to myself. There we go.
Alias.
And Propaganda Studios.
Nice shot.
Don't shoot me, please. Okay. Sometimes that gunship outside can shoot you, sometimes it doesn't. It's being nice today.
I'm better.
Live in the heart of swords.
How's it going, big guy?
The gunman is fleeing from my position now, most likely driven off by brave robots. One of the big stories today is the heroism displayed by this reporter. This reporter cannot believe that
The gunship's inbound.
Ooh, that was way off. Missed. Just keep going though. A split, because I think this is to the rooftops. Little tiny skip here. Try to land on that girder, yep. And you blow up this wall. You come through this way. And they died already, I guess, down there. And reload. And let's blow up Sopot's gunship. Or try. I have had to use the bathroom for quite a while, so I wouldn't normally do this in a speed run, but I'm going to take a lull in the action coming up. I'm going to take advantage of that and use the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. You're supposed to be able to do this entire part of this level without shooting anybody. I have not been able to do it, but several runners do it. This level with the gunship and another level later on in a tank are some of the least liked levels in Red Faction 2 because they're timed. It doesn't matter what you do, they're all going to take about 3 minutes. There's 3 sections of this gunship level and 3 sections of the tank level, and each section takes about 3 minutes no matter what you do. And some parts of it, like I said, you do not need to do anything to get through. And it won't make, if you do things, it won't make you go faster. Like these guys are. Not all of them, but at least some of them. A little low on health, that should be okay. This guy's the last one, so... Okay, on. Okay. Here's my water. Oops, sorry. There is something called a well, it's not called in the game a moral system, but there's a morality system where if you kill too many of your allies or civilians, you get a worse ending than if you help out your allies and don't kill civilians. But as far as for speedrunning, it makes absolutely no difference. I think pieces of candy just kills everybody. Which is runner's prerogative. Oh wow, I still got the bonus objective for helping them, even though I killed some of them by accident. Wow, these guys look bad on PlayStation 2. They're kind of like zombies. They've been processed with something called what is it? The nanocell to make them like super soldier, really slow. This split is called Alone in the Dark. It's part of the level, rather, and I'm guessing it's because someone at Volition really liked the old horror game Alone in the Dark. There's a skip you can get here, which I've never done successfully, where you can jump on the girders and jump in that pipe and do the whole level. Yeah, do the whole level without doing this step. I've never done it successfully though, but the top 3 runners have been able to do it successfully in their runs. Okay. Had trouble getting out of the manhole, but usually you want to get in ahead of that train.
Never turn your back on a train. They kind of sneak up on you.
Top 3 runners can do this with only getting 1 train. I've never successfully done that. I usually have 2. Might be 3 this time because I had trouble getting out of the manhole cover. Unless this is the station. It is the station, okay. We got through with only 2 then. Oops, can't get up. Fun. You do not have to shoot anything. You can even not shoot that block.
Sopot says, mind the gap.
We just hit 2 hours, so it'll be close. I don't think I'll get less than 3 hours, but I think it's still a possibility. Yeah, there's the train.
It's not healthy here. I need a new strategy. Show them no mercy.
Okay, we're gonna blow up this bridge to stop the supply train for Sopot. Red Faction 1 has, on PlayStation, has auto aim. Red Faction 2 does not. It has something, well, it has a version of it that we call soft aim assist, where it kind of points you in the general direction, but it does not force you to, it doesn't point directly at their chests like it does in Red Faction 1. This is the other section. This is for the tank. And each of these 3 sections of the tank part, the tank level, each of them take about 3 minutes, regardless of what you do. So there is one part of the level where you can take what the game calls a shortcut. But the problem is, for speed running, it actually takes longer than going the intended route. According to what Internet said, I tried it once and it definitely didn't save time, which you'd think a shortcut would, but it didn't. So the shortcut is if you blow up this wall of this parking garage here enough, you'll go through the parking garage instead of turning the corner here. But it takes longer. Yeah, there's a guy in that building there that screams. Normally, if you're playing this casually, there are little parts where the voice actors come in and say, hey, you need to do this, or we're going to do this, or good job, or whatever. But I have that turned off because it makes for speed running, it takes a little bit longer to let them say what they have to say than to just roll with the punches or whatever, just to play the game. Voice actors, there are a couple famous ones in this game. The voice actor for him is Lance Henriksen, who was, I don't remember his name in Alien or Aliens. I don't remember if he was an alien or aliens, but he was a android in one of those two not games, but movies. And he also played Carl in Detroit Become Human. And Shrike, the guy who's driving the tank right now, who we're not hearing from because I have it turned off, he is Jason Statham, famous action actor. Kind of before he became famous, before he became real big. Play the demo there's a demo disc for Red Faction 1 and Red Faction 2. If you play the demo for Red Faction 2, there are different voice actors for Molov and Shrike. It's not Jason Statham and Lance Henriksen. And they weren't terrible voice actors. So some people who don't like Red Faction 2 have used that as a point to say they spent too much money on voice acting, when they could have made the game better by spending money in other directions or whatever. But, I don't know. It is what it is. There's a video on YouTube I've watched a couple times at least of the history of Volition. It's called The Secret History of Volition. And I think it was done by Game Informer. That might not be correct, but basically at Volition, who was the developer for the Red Faction 1 and Red Faction 2, and as well as Guerrilla and Armageddon, they thought that Red Faction 1 was going to be a failure, and it ended up being a big success for them. It turned them into a much bigger studio than they had been before. And they thought that Red Faction 2 was going to be a big success, and it turned out not to be, unfortunately. And that caused them to... They were already planning on doing a Red Faction 3 that would have been different, probably, than Red Faction Guerrilla, which was the third gaming series that we did get. But they stopped development and took a break from Red Faction. And what did... Oh, Saints Row. Saints Row is what they started making instead, I believe. They did make Saints Row, but I'm not sure about the timeline of if they switched from that to the... I've not played Saints Row. I want to, but I can't play the first one because it was only available ever on Xbox 360. I think 360. And I do not have an Xbox, never have had an Xbox. Saints Row 2, though, is supposed to be the best in the series, and it is on Steam. I just haven't bought it yet. I think it's also available for console, but I don't remember what generation. If you haven't heard, though, that the developer who made these games, Volition, has gone under recently. This year, I believe it was. So, probably no more Red Faction games, unless the developer who, unless someone, you know, later along the line decides to make the games, but probably not. Up these power poles if I can. Okay, now we're getting out of the tank for an assault.
Breach in section. This is not the drill.
I need a new strategy.
Oop, wrong way.
Prepare to be a bullet-riddled corpse.
Someone.
Destroy this battle armor. And then we just gotta kill a whole bunch of these soldiers until Quill arrives, which is the sniper on our team. there's my wife.
It's not healthy here.
Hello. I'm streaming.
Surrender.
So don't say anything specific about specific people. Put it on the tower. Yeah, I thought you did that, but I guess she did it herself.
These guys aren't so tough.
Repta, Alias, can you create a diversion for us?
Ammo dump will make a big bang.
Okay, let's do it.
She's right here.
Head straight across the courtyard, through the other gates.
I unmuted, by the way.
Gates closed. Great.
How would you boys get by without me?
Grenade!
Go! I'll stay here with
Okay.
These guys just...
You'd be playing Gilmore Girls, but it's Andy Griffith instead.
Beating a hasty retreat!
I don't think you have to kill everybody to get this door to open, right? Maybe you do.
You heard the boss. Let's get in there. More troops will be on their way.
I'm playing Red Faction 1 and Red Faction 2 back to back. Can you lower the volume a bit, please, especially on commercials? If it plays copyrighted music, my stream will get muted. Thank you.
The good die young.
This battle armor inside.
I can take them all.
Okay, our turn with the battle armor.
Worth more dead than alive.
Now we wait for Rep to open the door.
Another stuck door. As Tenju would say, I know how to handle these things.
Give it up.
Gotta blow up these walls or else you can't walk around. You can blow up those signs, but you don't have to.
They're bringing out the big boys. Let's waste them.
This is one of the few parts of the run where you actually do need to use Geomod to open this up because the battle armor is too tall for it to go under this tunnel without blowing a hole in the tunnel like this. out. Done with the battle armor.
I didn't sign up for this.
Ooh, don't want that now. There we go. Pick up some health. And
Keep your head down, alias! We're getting closer! Lots of resistance!
You picked the wrong side.
okay, and then we get stuck in here. But we put a bomb on the door, and the door opens up. You can't kill your allies like this.
That's never a good
The guys
sign.
on your team, at least, you can't kill them.
Damn you! Let me in!
Go after Soap!
Okay, I think I'm good. Elevator opened up. If you rush the elevator, it's closed because Supot already took it down into the missile silo because he's gonna... I don't know what he wants to do with the missile. I don't know. I don't remember, to be honest. He's either gonna shoot it or he's gonna blow up the whole place. I don't remember. And there he is. So Sopot is the dictator, and the reason we don't like him is because he created us. We are a nanocell soldier, created using the nanocell. We heal faster and have, you know, we're stronger and heal faster, stronger, and smarter. And now he wants to destroy us, and that's why we started us. And he says, hey, I'm gonna be the despot now. I'm going to be the ruler of this country. When that was not what we were told, and Alias and Tangier are not happy about that, but the rest of the team are fine with it. So Alias and Tangier have to run away so they don't get killed. And the rest of the team are gonna come after us.
Leave it to me.
Sure, I can do that.
For the Commonwealth!
You follow the lady, she goes this way, and this is the way we want to go.
There's more than one of them!
And this is another fast split, because instead of going up in that and going up and down stairs and a whole bunch of stuff, you just jump in there, and we're done. Okay, comes through here, blow up the floor, blow up the floor again, and drop down through, and kill this guy, blow up these, or destroy these planks, and, oh man, it's so dark, can't see a thing. Okay, this way. Oops, fell in the water. Okay, and This is kind of a dangerous spot because there's so many bad guys. There's so many soldiers fighting you. So you gotta make sure you put them down quick. Go up the ladder. Whoa. Okay. We're in an office building. Coming through. And we come through this way. This help. Come around here. Jump on this electrical box, you jump on this dumpster, and you jump over the wall. And he was the leader of the Red Faction, the human part at least. And Quill just killed him with a railgun.
Kill the traitors.
And this is a really dangerous part. They have all these, they're called spider bots, I think. And they just come after you hard in that spot. Drop. And we're about to take revenge for Echo. It's the guy who was in charge of the Red Faction. Ooh, taking a lot of damage. Catacombs. Alright, there's a whole bunch of guys in here as the NICW is telling us. So let's try to clear it out a little bit before we go in. And we drop down in here, where you can't see a thing unless you use, still very hard to see. Here it is. Probably, yeah, it's darker for you too, I think. Okay, you come up here. Pick up some health over here. And this is a huge skip that, again, I didn't initially know about. But learned it from one of the top runners' runs. Ooh, I can't see. Should have ducked. I've never heard that line before.
Shots are coming from the...
Eat this. Watch it, man.
That guy just tried using an incendiary grenade against me and set himself on fire. Shoot slugs at her from the railgun. Pick up some health. There's some behind the altar here. And this should be it, I think. One more. There we go. And Quill's down. Okay, and this is a bit of a rough split too, but we got Quill's gun to help us out. But basically, you have to stand here while you wait for Tangier to come with a submarine, and you get sniped at. So you just gotta keep putting these guys down. Oops, didn't mean to get that health yet. And there's another. There's one. There's one. There's one. Yep, one right here. Reload. Guys with the grenades are the real problem. The snipers can't do too much damage. Oh, there's one. Well, there's one here who's standing still, so let's get him first. Then there he goes. There's another in this pipe here. So this whole time we're just waiting for Tangier to show up with a submarine to take us to the next part of the game. And I don't know if... Okay. Faster if you kill as many as possible, I think. Okay, we're in a submarine. And we're on our way to the nano base where Molov is, and he's creating new nano soldiers. To be his new army to protect his rule over the country. So we're gonna go try to kill Molov the same way we killed Sopot. Especially the last one, the right way in, which is a ironic name for that split, as you'll see in it soon, because there's one of the few skips in the game you can get into the nano base faster than you're supposed to be able to. So these things falling down are depth charges, but as Pieces of Candy showed in his second place run for Red Faction 2, if you just stay towards the surface of the water, you take a lot less damage from this stuff. And you can just keep going and ignore everything. On easy, at least. On hard, I'd be dead already. So I am taking more damage than I usually do. We'll see how it goes. Whoa. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we're done with the mines. Now we're done with the mines. Okay, get stuck here while we're coming up on the nano base. I know you can't tell because, especially on PlayStation 2, it's extremely textures loading in. There we go. So you're supposed to just, circle the nano base, which there's a pillar towards where I'm aiming, where the nano base is. You're just supposed to just circle it over and over again, waiting for Tangier to hack open the door. But I'll show you how speedrunners do it. So you're supposed to just go around and around and around, waiting for Tangier. Oh, she's trying so hard to hack it. Nope.
Here's where you get off.
Okay, so we are in the nano base.
Just saying, those things smell like roadkill.
Learned this from pieces of candy. You jump on this pillar, and it makes it easier to jump over that rail there. The gun I'm using right now is a heavy machine gun. Doesn't have as much stopping power as the grenades in the NICW, but it does the job. And there should be one there. There he is. Comes out of the wall. There's not a door back there or anything, as far as I know. And we're about to do the second big skip. So we're only like a third of the way, maybe halfway through this part of the level. And you're supposed to go through and shoot a whole bunch more people and get in a whole lot more firefights. But what we do is... Oh, who's shooting at me? I don't know. This... Oop. Come on. Who is shooting at me? There he is. I'd be able to do that without getting shot at. Okay, there we go. Oop. Where's he shooting me now? Okay. This is called girder skip. Because we're going to try to jump into this girder and kind of shimmy our way down. And this skips about half of the level. Or more. And this is a little tricky to do. Took me a lot of practice to learn it. And okay, we just skipped half the level.
Enjoy killing you.
And we're... Oh, hey Repta. We're about to fight. To the gun. Out of my way, please. Switch to the gun that we're going to use in the Repta fight. And I can... Ooh, do I... Oh, I do have it. There we go. The Wasp, which is the big rocket launcher. Okay, so let's fight Repta. Get some more rockets there. Some health. Hi, Rapta. And Rapta's got a special grenade launcher that shoots a whole bunch of grenades at once. But I have a rocket launcher. And it shoots rockets that hurt him very badly. There we go. Done. He falls down like Emperor Palpatine into the energy waves. Okay, pick up some ammo and into the next section. Just forget about these guys, as long as they stay out of my way. Oh, haven't seen that guy. Okay, we have battle armor again. you have to kill him before you can open this door. Okay. Let me out. Let me out. There we go. Oh, pretty much we got the blind to stairwell skip. It's not really a skip, it's just when you get out of the battle armor, you get like a few seconds of black where you can't see where you're going. I don't know if you can get shot and killed in that blackness, but you can move. But you have to do so blind, like I said. So now we are destroying the nano base and destroying stuff so nano soldiers can never be made again. That's what's going on in the story. Gonna be close to 3 hours. Let's see if we can hit it. We still have 2 more boss fights though, so it's up in the air. Definitely glad that I switched seats from the recliner to the seat I'm in now. It's a lot more comfortable. My back is not killing me. Okay. Oops. To blow your way through. And we're gonna see the new nano soldiers that Molov has been making very shortly. They're pretty cool looking. See that red guy there in my crosshairs? He's the new nano soldiers. So we thought we killed Repta, just like in Star Wars. They thought we killed Emperor Palpatine when Darth Vader. That ruined Star Wars. One of the things that ruined Star Wars. Rupta's still alive, oh no, and now he has electric powers. This is the fastest way to do it, is just stand in one spot and let him come to you. Okay. And he's mad. But there he is. And getting out of the battle armor for the second phase of Rupta Plus. Switch to the railgun, reload it. And this is a trick that Keymon came up with, who is first world record holder. Only person to run this game in less than an hour. Is if you do not move when you first come through that shaft, Rupta won't either, at least for a while. So you can just dump some ammo into him. Okay. The ideal way to do that is, I think Keymon and maybe Intarth have been able to get it where he doesn't move at all. You're able to just kill him while he stands there. Okay, where did he go? Where are you, bud? There you are. Come on, reload. Some more rockets, I think. No rockets in here, I guess. There we go. Bye, Rupta. Dead for real this time. Ooh, this is gonna be very close to 3 hours. Here's Tangier ahead of us, and we're going up the statue of Sopat. Still up here. That is on top of where the nano base is. And I guess it's self-destructing because of everything we did to the nano base. So that's why everything is explosions. Nope, wrong way. There we go. A little risky here because you get health at the end of this. Okay, and that matters. Okay, and Moab, oh no, he's in a battle armor. And Rupta's gun is the best way to put him down. Go. He's almost dead. Or the battle armor on. At least. Because once you kill him, or kill the battle armor, he comes out with a railgun. And the best way is to use the nano pistols, I think they're called. Oh. Any health, please? That health regens, but it takes a while. That health pack comes back. There we go, I got it. And